Hey guys, so after I made the video series, the thing that there's all out to you now, I hope. Um, Kathy and I kind of went through them all, and um, she pointed out to me. I didn't actually know this, but she pointed out to me that you guys are using version 4 of Geometry Sketchpad, and I didn't know that's what the library was selling. But anyway, that's there's really only one thing that's kind of significantly different in the square given two vertices um, video that I put up. I mentioned to you that there was a thing here called example tools, and that's where you could find it, the square given two vertices and some other things. But um, that isn't available in version 4 as far as I know. It may be in your version 4, but it isn't in mine. Um, so I've kind of went ahead and gone through the process of building the tools from scratch in this version, and basically most of the stuff here I'm about to show you has been built by one tool or another. This is called a Pythagorean tree. It's a tree that basically is a right triangle sitting on a square with its hypotenuse sitting on a square, and that maintains the right angle here. And it once you get the square built and the triangle built, then you can do a thing called iterations. And these are all iterated, and you can add iterations or subtract iterations. And I'll show you how to do that in a video you can watch if you want. But anyway, what's going on here is this is another thing that I did to just kind of trick it out to show how it changes as this vertex changes. So this point is controlling this point, and so then I can just undo that. I think there we go. And then this line is a translation of this line that makes it smaller and tips it and all that sort of thing. And I'll also show you how to do this with what's called a number slider. That is this thing here. Let's see, that's not a very good example. Let's just use this one. I'll just bring everything up here real quick. And so there's that. I got a couple of things here I didn't want, unfortunately, but oops, didn't want that either. Yeah, so let's undo that real quick. Get that out of the way, and then I think it's this one. Yeah, that's the one I want out of the way. My hide show buttons didn't really work out all that great. So basically this is just two linear equations, and the first linear equation is being controlled, its slope and its y-intercept is being controlled by these two number sliders. They're pretty cool. They're a tool that you can build, and you could use them to translate your objects easily. And you can also put action buttons that does, that will slide the points back and forth. And so anyway, then the function 2 here isn't really doing anything but doing the calculations to make an orthogonal line or a perpendicular line to the function 1. And if you were to look at it, and you're welcome to, I will send it to you, but if you were to look at it, you would see that there is a calculation going on behind the scenes here that does all of that. So anyway, there's that. Now let's go ahead and get on to the building a tool thing. I'm going to insert a new document here, or insert a new page, and I'm going to try to get through this pretty quick, or at least the rest of it. So I got to have a square. What I'm going to do is show you how to build a square given two vertices tool, and I got to have the square, so I'm going to get that built really kind of quick here, so that I don't waste a lot of my time doing stuff you already know how to do. Okay, now we'll just go ahead and hide those off and build our and put our line segments in. And again, I'm going to do this kind of quick. Often I would have the computer do that for me, just select lines and ask for segments to be built, but oops, just for that exact reason right there. But in the interest of time, I'm going to go ahead and cheat a little bit. So there you go. There's a square we think, and it's all real controllable, and you know it's a durable one, all that hooey high. Now that you got the thing kind of the way you want it, if you want to be able to build it on again really kind of fast, then basically all you got to do is come up here. Well, first, I'm sorry, you got to highlight all of that, and then you have to go to create new tool, and you can go square. I'm going to just call it example square. Okay, now let's go select that tool, and since we just named it, it's the one that is selected, but you know, I thought I should show you that. All you really have to do, since you just built it, is click the custom tools button. Let's see if we got it done here. Yeah, it looks like we did. Looking pretty good. You can kind of turn it around, do whatever you want with it. Recall that the baseline, the parent object of everything that I did was this line. So that's why it was kind of turned upside down there. We don't really care in most cases. Now let's go ahead and add a couple other things and see if we can't get a tool to do about everything we want. Let's go ahead and put that interior in and change the dadgum color, because that's the worst color on the planet. I don't know why I get that by default. I haven't figured it out, and I'm not going to. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the measurement of that area, and then let's take this and get the measurement of it, and then do a calculation where we go to measure, calculate, and basically what we want is this squared, just kind of for fun. So there we go. We got congruency there between the two sides the sides times themselves, and the area of the square. Now, I'm gonna have to hurry here because I'm about out of time. Basically, what we want to do is highlight all of that. Go to create new tool. We'll call it square 4. There we go, and let's see if it's working. So we'll select that, and yep, lo and behold, it is working. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I'll be back to tell you about some of the other cool stuff pretty doggone soon.